Pree Dis is brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the Everything Sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.
Go on my side. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis Show. I am your host, Naldo Addi, and this week we're in the streets of Kingston. You don't know, say Pree Dis is the place to get all your weekly entertainment and lifestyle fix. So without further ado, the show starts now. So we're gonna kick off this week's show with some highlights from Campari Night Carnival. We did Dede, beer vibes, beer girls. Check it out for yourself. Alright, so we're there with Mel and Sue. Mel, what brought you out tonight?
It's always a good time, big up Adam every time.
The vibes is good, the vibes is always great. Fair Republic, they're always consistent. It's worth coming out your house. So we're here to have a good time, turn up, take some shots.
Khalifa, what brought you out tonight?
What wouldn't bring me out? It's Night Carnival, you have to be here. If you're not here, I don't know where you are, but this is the place to be. Not because I have to come out and see the Matrix.
Show them road.
The vibe's nice, the vibe's right, I'm excited.
And you'll come back our next Night Carnival?
Always come, we'll never miss it.
Next, we head to St. Thomas, where reggae artist Stevie teamed up with Help Jamaica Medical Mission for a big health fair. Free meds, free healthcare, and free school medicals. It was all happening at Yallahs Primary, and we've got the highlights just for you.
What brought you to the St. Thomas Health Fair today?
I need to see the optician.
What do you think about this health fair here today?
Well, this health fair is a wonderful thing because many of us couldn't afford to go to a doctor, and this is here to help out some of us. You understand?
What did you see the doctor about?
I'm a diabetic patient, and it was very good.
So what did you check? You check your blood pressure and your glucose levels? Everything. What you thought about the service here today?
Good. It was good.
I came to the doctor check and the kids eye check.
Yeah. How you found the services today?
It's a very good service because a lot of people out here are really in need of the health care who cannot afford to attend a doctor. So it's a good look so far, and thank to Stephen Face for doing this for the parish.
What do you think about the services that they're offering today? What do you think about this whole thing for the residents of St. Thomas?
I mean, it is a good thing. It is a really good thing.
Yeah. Where in St. Thomas are you from?
Yallahs Valley.
Okay. And how has the day been going for you?
Good so far.
I'm here for the eye testing. Actually, I think it's a good service for the residents here in St. Thomas because most for the elderly persons where there's some persons who really can afford the services, it's a good thing for St. Thomas.
Well, it's a good move, good look, love the vibe, and with the kids, freeness is good for them, because some of them either they're sick or they're Japan anyway, them have a good, can free up, get them test up and ears test and them sugar and it,
Since I've been here this morning, it's been overwhelming and emotional. Because we didn't expect the turnout, but a lot of people in this parish definitely need the help, need that support, need that care. And St. Thomas have been a parish where I think it has been shortchanged over the years. And for him, a product of this parish, born and grown here, he's now an international artist and a business entrepreneur. He has been doing tremendously well because I'm around him many a times and I see how he treats people. And it's really emotional, and it's a blessing to have at least somebody like him in our midst, pushing for the well-being of this parish.
And we come to Jamaica every year for charity care work like this. We do a lot of health fairs, not just in St. Thomas, but all over the country. What we do is we see people who are not so well off in terms of finding monetary things to get medications, who can't afford medications or to see a doctor. So we try to find those people in the underserved communities. So we go to them and we try to see them and administer health care and give medication that sometimes lasts them up to a year.
How has it been so far today?
Loving it. I mean, we live for this. This is what we do. This is literally our life. This is what we've been doing for over 25, 27 years. And so it's a joy for us to come back, to give back, and to help people who otherwise cannot afford the health care that is being offered in Jamaica. So we love it. We're happy. A lot of diabetics, hypertension, hypertensive heart disease, a lot of seasonal allergies, chronic infections, for example, heart failure and, osteoarthritis and stuff like that. We see a lot of those, seasonal allergies, sinus issues, you name it, we've seen it.
Without initiatives like this, we will not be able to strengthen our communities. What you're seeing happening now in St. Thomas and in the East was the dream of Paul Bugle. So what you see Mr. Face doing and the help and the development we see now, it is helping all. This is community strengthening. Without education, you cannot strengthen a community. Without health, it's impossible. So what's taking place today is a dream.
Guardian Life had to be here today because health is something very important to us, and we are a family company. So what we do, we take care of the family in every aspect. So a child is born, we're there. There's a death in the family, we're there. There is college, attending high school, attending graduations, we're there. So what we do, we protect the family's income in the form of life insurance.
We have been lobbying to get it here for many years. So after about 5 years of lobbying, we finally got it here. The response, as you see, is tremendous. I am honored to be a part of it. I am happy that I can serve the community and serve the people. And them grow me, as I'm a born, and them support me. They have created who I am. This initiative is from my heart. I don't know how else to say it. They have supported the business. Anything that I try to do, they have been behind me. So to give back is just first nature. The doctors are committed. They are going to see every single patient before they leave tonight. So what can I say?
What are some of the services being administered today?
Blood pressure, medical for children back to school, diabetes, AIDS tests. The list goes on. You check your eye, you get free glasses, free medication for most of the treatment. So when they get the prescription, they go upstairs to a pharmacy. There's a mobile pharmacy here, and the prescriptions are filled. I mean, words can't express. I mean, the people are elated, they are happy, and I'm happy that I could have brought this to them. Corporate Jamaica came on board and I cried out. All of them, look, thanks, man. I just want to say thank you, man. I I'm really happy. This is the first and it's going to be annual.
How did you get the overseas mission involved?
All right, the liaison person in Jamaica is Ms. Russell. I know her for a number of years now. I've been lobbying for about 5 years, and she heard my cry and my plea, and I brought her to St. Thomas many times for her to see that there's a need. There's a genuine need. This is not about me. It's about the people who really need, because I can afford to see a doctor. What about my people who can't afford? What about the children who would like to see doctors who can't afford? I see a young lady came here with her little child, and the child fever was so high. I had to rush her in to see the doctor. She couldn't afford to bring the child to see a doctor. So this is what it means to me personally, and I know the people are happy, and I'm happy I can be of service to them.
All right, my side. So we're up on a quick break, but don't worry on yourself. More Pree Dis coming right up.
A Campari, what bitter means to me? It means respect. Yeah, from you a top man. Respect the bitter with the real top brand. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Respect the bitter. Must be 18 years old to drink responsibly.
Welcome back. So the launch party for Bugle's latest album titled Apex was held at The Lot. We caught up with the artist to hear all about the project, so listen up.
This is Bugle, and welcome to the launch of my album, my Apex album. We never miss, so all me want you to do is Pree Dis. Apex is the highest peak, and I think this album is probably a really high peak for me, even in regards to the people that I have on there. And I'm gonna think the album is one of my baby projects, so to speak. I put a lot of meditation in it. I put more meditation than time in it. If you understand me, and if you look on the people who is on the project, then that should actually explain itself. You know, because I don't know which artist know would I think say, okay, I want Maxi Priest for my project. I want Barrington Levy for my project. I want Buju Banton and Junior Gang for one shot. So I have to put a whole heap of thought tonight in order to get a balance like that. And of course, I always try with new talent. We never ever put out an album without new talent. And girl, for me, to me, she's like a bird, a whistling bird. When you hear her vocals, and it's just an energy, just a vibe. So Apex is just a high peak, so to speak.
But what does it mean to have your peers with you working on this project?
One of the greatest feelings. Every time the question come at me in regards to even Buju Banton and Junior Gang, I tell people, say, money couldn't do that. I love and respect alone can do that. No matter how much money you have, how much you're big and rich, you can't pay for Vybz Buju Banton and you can't pay for Vybz Junior Gang. No matter one Vybz. You understand what I say? So respect get me that. So it goes to show, say, money stop right here, so. But it's love and respect, it go to the sky. The album has proved something to me. So it's if we as artists just come together and strengthen with one another, the power we have unbeatable. Because just being able to have Buju Banton and Junior Gang, just the compliment and the love and the respect and how people are react to it, I show you, say, we need to do this more often. And we don't need to look down on the artists neither. When we say a youth a try and him have the talent and him serious about him thing, just strengthen him. That is what reggae music. I stick to myself, I stay true to the game of music. I don't run down no hype, no matter who at this or what go on this or me hold my lane and me focus on that and know say, this is what I gotta do. This is what I need to do. You understand what I say? So trust me. I feel good for know say I can even hold my balance and never get carried away no matter who go on, no matter who act, no matter what them say this I run the place. Yeah, I don't want to run the place. I don't want to have surface music. I want to have lifetime music.
Are there also plans to do a tour to promote overseas?
Definitely. We definitely look for the tour this album everywhere. And I know so we're going to end up a whole lot of places with it based on even the reaction we are getting from the wider world still. To me, every song I say something different. Even when the message are similar in regards to what we are talking about. But the melodies, the metaphor, everything just kind of different. But so when you listen to the album, you hear track 1, which is Tempo Rhythm, and it gives a vibe, and you say, whoa, this sound good. You hear track 2, which is Police in Helicopter Rhythm, and you say, whoa, where am I go? And then you hear track 3, which is Buju Banton and Junior Gang, and you say, no man, this serious. You hear track 4, which is Keep It, and you have to get up and say, no man, how am really a deep? You over so I say, so the album is one of them albums that we're going to lift up your mental. And I have to shout out to all of the producers them who contribute to this particular project. The truth is I didn't choose nobody to work with. It just happened. So me say greatness activated. And that's what I call Apex, greatness activated.
Magnum Tonic Wine, we are proud supporters of just music in general. We are champion of dancehall, and we know that this might not necessarily be considered like hardcore dancehall, but this is still Jamaican music, and we just pride ourselves in being able to support, the growth of Jamaican music, even as someone as Bugle, who has been in the industry for such a long time. We are just there to continue to support music in general.
And the dancehall legend, the Bounty Killer, had a special message for the disc jocks. Let's find out what that is.
Me no want the boy a go like when we are one party we play reggae. Reggae play in all time. You have the warm-up reggae and you have the storm-up reggae. Nobody go like reggae and a little warm-up boogie and gonna play like that. Who are reggae playing at the middle of the art of the juggling too. I eat the heart of the people. It's the poor music. So that's one of the problems. Missy Afrobeat playing at the middle of dance hall. Where reggae there? I will not help this thing can extinct the music. Stop it. Play a reggae like big music. Which music began by Mali music? So when I come go on like when I want to play Bugle and party, I warm up with a family man. I want to warm out and support the Apex album. We are here to show love to our brother Bugle and his music and his transformation to Rastafarian and his
So it's now time for Mix Masters, where we introduce to you DJ Kovert, who is the winner of the 2024 Sun City DJ competition.
Mix Masters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
Yo, Kovert, hey!
Hey, Kovert.
DJ Kovert. DJ Kovert. Where's some general wagwan?
Yeah, no. Thing good.
Nice, nice. First things first, your real name is Matthew Nelson.
Yes.
How did you come by DJ Kovert?
Well, it's a funny story. It was my PlayStation username before I started DJing, and then I started DJing, you know, and I was like, it's a tough name. I just went with DJ Kovert.
When did your love for music develop?
Ever since I was a kid, I always had a love for music, listening to radio and everything. I always had a love, but I started taking the DJ thing serious in 2022. It all started out when I got a laptop for school, and then I downloaded a DJ software called Rekordbox. And then I started playing around, you know, I started recording some mixes and stuff. And then I made my parents listen to them, and they were like, yo, you have some real talent. And then I started taking it more serious, and then after that they invested in my craft and got me a controller and a new laptop, and it just went off from there.
So your parents thus are very supportive of you pursuing the music?
Very.
What are you hoping to pursue career-wise? Are you looking to become a full-time DJ, or do you have plans to go pursue a degree?
I would love to do both. I feel like I can manage both. Full-time DJ, I want to start producing as well in the coming years, and yeah, I want to study finance at UE.
Who are some of the disc jocks that you look up to right now?
Right now? Well, there's one of them that definitely I look up to, and it's DJ Nico. I always listen to him on Fame 95 like back in the day, and I watch his YouTube videos, and that definitely got me into DJing because I used to just watch his videos and I was like, yo, embodying.
We pretty feel she love me that you up. Deep on the table, feet and
What are some of the events that you've played at thus far?
Well, I've played at St. Mary's Cheese and Seas, that was at Maiden Key. I've played at Yardie Fiesta, that was 2 weeks ago. And some other little private events and stuff.
How do you read a crowd?
To me, it's kind of natural. Definitely natural, because, you know, when you just play the music, you know what kind of vibe people are looking for. And you just look at them and say, yeah, and look at them want this, and you just give them this, and you just test it. Because you have to really experimental as a DJ. You just test stuff, and hopefully it works out.
Speaking of which, what type of music do you like to listen to as a fan, and what type of music do you like to play as a professional?
I like to listen to soca a lot, and I like to play soca a lot. And I play dancehall a lot as well. So soca, dancehall, hip hop. I play mostly all genres.
And in your young career thus far, you have amounted some form of success. You win the Sun City Disc Jock Competition 2024 edition. Yeah. What was that like?
It was a great experience. Like, from start to finish, it was great because the amount of preparation I had to do the night before and all that, and I just went, and you have to be confident, you know, you just go and you just shell it and you say, yeah.
Earlier you mentioned that you eventually want to venture into music production as well. Why is that?
Well, I feel like I have a creative ear for music, and I feel like production would definitely be good for me. And if I put in the work, I can definitely succeed with that.
Who are some of the producers that you look up to as well, to say, you know, these are the guys that are paving the way?
Yo, right now, DJ Maca run the place still.
Now sing like Alicia Keys. Alicia, mama sing like Alicia.
Where does DJ Kovert see himself 5 years from now?
Big DJ, big producer, you know, everything. just have to go on with it and just pray. I hope everything work out, you know. Yeah,
Let the people know where they can find you on your social platforms, if you have a YouTube or a SoundCloud or
yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at DJ Kovert _ and you can find me on SoundCloud at DJ Kovert.
It's all about food when we return. We're soon forward.
Ray and never feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we red feel we country. Rare rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rare rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaica the culture.
Ray and nephew overproof, and we just a do it for the culture.
Are you hungry? We hit up TMG Food and More in Montego Bay to find out what makes their food so fire in our PAN Di Fyah segment.
PAN Di Fyah is brought to you by Housekeeper Aluminum Foil. Keep it fresh, secure, and store your food with Housekeeper Foil and Cling Wrap. Affordable and strong. Lanher Surface Disinfectant Spray and Lanher Oven Grill and Stovetop Cleaner.
How long has TMG Foods and More been in operation?
For the past 2 years, just start our little business.
Where exactly is the business located?
We don't have a real location. We just go around and do like caterings and stuff like that.
How did you coin the name TMG?
The name come from me and my baby daddy.
How has business been since you started doing your catering business?
It's okay, it's fine. I'm not ungrateful, it's okay.
Who do you target with your catering business?
Funerals and parties.
Yeah. How people find you?
Because I work as a restaurant, so people know me that I cook. Also my baby father, so people always call me and give me works to do.
What do you enjoy most about preparing food?
Well, I enjoy the preparings, like seasonings, cutting the meat, things like that, etc.
For your catering business, how diverse is your menu? What kind of foods do you prepare for your catering?
We look about fried chicken, jerk chicken, stewed pork, curry goat, excavate fish, you name it.
What keeps you going? What keeps you driven to continue your business?
My 2 kids. My 2 kids.
What has been the best compliment you've gotten from a customer about your food?
Finger licking good.
Where in Montego Bay are you based?
Freeport.
What's your favorite meal to prepare and why?
Fried chicken because it's easy.
We now bring you part 2 of our special chat with Dr. Paul Cadogan on why it's important to pick the right dog breed in our True Tip of the Week.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
Different dogs have different temperaments. Even though the little lap dogs can be problematic too. So again, there's personality involved, personality of the person, and knowing that they're going to deal with the dog correctly. Some of the larger, tougher breeds, the Rottweilers, the Bull breeds, many of them can make great companions, and German Shepherds can be extremely protective, even as a child. But so it'll be starting at a puppy stage, and they grow together, right? And that creates that safer bond. Do not leave out the mongrel, our Jamaican mongrel. Any dog can be a great dog, is a great dog when it's properly cared for and fed and looked after. And you look at the mongrel them and say, them have no value. They do. They give you the same benefits with the human-animal bond, and they're great watchdogs. the great thing about giving the gift of a pet, once you have established that the person, the recipient, is able and is going to look after this pet properly, is that you know you are helping that person in their development as a human being.
Is the bond difficult to cultivate when the gift is an older dog?
Yeah, no, that's a very important matter, because the older dogs, they have their experiences, you don't know what their backgrounds are, and they can have issues, especially if you're adopting an animal that has lived with somebody else or maybe has been at a shelter. So you really have to know that this animal's personality and that they're amenable to, say, being with a child. So that's something that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. That you do give an adult dog as a pet, because you really can't be, as a gift I should say, because you really can't be so sure what that animal's temperament might be like.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food.
We're up on our final break, but don't worry on yourself. More Pree Dis coming up.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Make cleaning easier for you with Lanher.
In 2005, Serious Times launched the Gyptian's career. But what was the backstory behind the track? We find out in our Fuel Culture segment.
Fuel Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fuel Culture.
I said these are some serious times. All I can see around us is just violence and crime.
When you did Serious Times, Zane, the name itself can give you an idea. But personally for you, what was the inspiration behind the track?
People that dead rampage, I can say them are dead now. We just dream a song and sing it. That's the whole truth about Serious Time. We dream of our whole career before we have it. I kill me this year, I go on the TV.
And realize, so let the sun shine throughout every day. Let the moon shine through the peaceful nights.
Where was the song recorded? And do you recall what that recording session was like?
Alright, Serious Time, it recorded Kenneth Wilson, aka Spragger. That song in carry go all over the place. This song voice all over the place. Even other people think that this song would have voice for them place. But the song did voice there, but it's not that cut get released. The cut that get released was Anchor Studio.
When you heard the song on the radio, or even the same TV for the first time, how did that make you feel?
The radio now is different. Motor have one thing named Cutting Edge.
But I don't really believe in the falling things at all. Cause life continues as it goes.
YPree FM now at the big station.
Mm-hmm.
So on night and Cutting Edge and Motor said, I have this youth over Portmore. He call himself Gyptian. He said these are some serious time. But you hear my son now. Then he goes to blue. Time I turn up so right at the doorway. I hear it. And like when them say it's a ghost. It swell big, so the whole of my body first feel like this. I just want my composure see me and I just lean up. Then one start running at the house. Rich. I film style that. Rich. One first I say that. Rich. Me say so me I look on him. Then in the morning now, Ellie Skelly now let you go.
These are some serious times. All I can see around us is violence and crime.
Who was the producer for Serious Times?
Kenneth Wilson, aka Spragga. Not Spragga Benz, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Kenneth Wilson.
Yeah.
And how did the success of Serious Times change your life? What kind of doors did it open for Gyptian?
All of them. Even some of them are closed back. Now I have a key for them and I just keep them shut. Yeah, but all of them will work because in a sense it come changing music.
Now, let's hit the streets. Vybz Kartel concert or Sting? Which one you a go? We can find out what the people have to say in our YPree Vox Pop segment. YPree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
I didn't plan to, but if any, I would go to Vybz Kartel.
You know what, big up Vybz Kartel, but Sting a foundation, so I'll be at Sting.
Well, alright. Sting is more of a cultural thing. Most time persons go there to differentiate them different, but I believe it's a cultural thing and it's continuous for everybody to experience. It's a good experience. I haven't been there before, but it's a good experience.
Vybz Kartel. Because you know, he just come out 13 years, you know, we have to give him forward.
Kartel. Why? Because everybody asks me when they get me clocks. Everybody asks me when they get the clocks.
None of them. I'm not a fan of Kartel, and I'd rather spend my New Year's Eve with my family.
Both of them. Here's why. I like Sting. I feel like Sting is a staple of Jamaican culture. So I still give him a support. And then now, at the World Boss, it's going to be the biggest show in Jamaica, so I'm going to go to both. I'm going to go both.
None. I'm a child of God. Neither. I'm not a stage show person. I don't like crowd. Sting.
Ready now?
Sting, right? That's right there, right?
All right.
I feel like Kartel overrated. I mean, I like it.
No comment, Sting.
Is that even a question? What do you mean? It has to be Kartel concert. Which other concert is going to be keeping in December? I don't know what else. Things still keep.
So which one you are reach? Make you know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and of course the comments section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more YPree. YPree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter. The Juta Rhythm by Cash Code Records are mash up the streets, but has any of the songs gone #1? Let's find out on our Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge!
But out a road it worse. Me have me one opinion, no need your.
We make move and I never excuse. From a local in our school, I may never step loose.
One more pint me squeeze. Hot up the place, 90 degrees. Me no frightened for poison.
And I boil cause you haven't closed the door. I'll do anything you want, but can't.
I love again. Zero the game and start off again. See them
big food wire from America. Wheels are fat.
Turn your blood. I know me can't see them. 6'4".
Say I go on so. Say I move so. And just like that, my side, we're at the end of this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. But don't worry on yourself, we'll be back next week. Until then, I'm your host Naldo Addi. Peace out.
Pree Dis This was brought to you in partnership with Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, Swiss Mambo Sauce, the everything sauce, Swiss Barbecue Jerk Sauce, and the True Pet Food, Simply Better Pet Food.